This is a mushroom, and over the years you've probably used it to grow up. So in today's video, we're going to spice up one of Nintendo's most beloved franchises by creating our own unique power-ups to help the world's most famous plumber get back his princess. The first of 3 power-ups today will turn Mario into a shadow ghost. Whoa, hold up. That took a dark turn real quick. Now Mario is no stranger to turning into ghosts, but this one is a bit different. In his other ghoulish forms, he can't typically attack, so this special power-up will allow him to shoot shadow balls to eliminate his enemies, while also possessing the power to walk straight through certain objects. Appropriately, this one will be named the Shadow Flower. I'll start by modeling the base and the stem of the flower, before proceeding on to the head, which is surprisingly simple as it's just 2 oval-shaped donuts with a thick dough boy in the middle. With our flower blossomed, we just need to add some photosynthesis makers, making one and then adding a mirror modifier for perfect symmetry. Adding eyes is as simple as a hot dog, followed by that aforementioned mirror modifier to make a duplicate. With some of the finishing touches out of the way, I was thinking the shadow flower needed a little ominous glow to it, so for the outer ring I gave it a purple iridescent material, literally called purple iridescent. After coloring the rest of the flower, I also decided to add a breathing animation to give it a little bit of life, and I found a scene of a windowsill for the final render. Well, actually I have to confess. I found the windowsill first, before modeling any of the power-ups, but adding that in the beginning wouldn't follow logical continuity for a YouTube video. But poof, YouTube is a bunch of smoke and mirrors. So for the sake of the video plotline, I found a scene of a windowsill to get this beautiful final render. The second power-up is going to be the lava leaf, taking inspiration from the classical Tanuki leaf. Similar to the Tanuki leaf, this power-up will give Mario a fire-themed Tanuki suit. However, he will also be allowed to throw fireballs too. It's like if the fire flower and the Tanuki suit had a beautiful child. The unique aspect about this power-up will be how you lose it. In the series, most power-ups only get lost when Mario takes damage. However, for the lava leaf, it'll get extinguished anytime Mario touches water, ice, or snow in a stage. In designing this power-up, the leaf was very simple, except for the hole that kept giving me this gross mess. It took me 2 hours of trial and error just to watch one YouTube tutorial to figure out all I needed to do was click a single button to clean it up. So with my sanity quickly evaporating, I added the lava texture to the leaf and a burnt wood texture to the stem to get this beauty shining under the sun. Now last but not least, here we've got the Rooster Feather. When Mario equips this power-up, he'll be transformed into Chicken Mario, which will allow him to run significantly faster than normal, and slow down his fall by flapping his wings, allowing him to cross larger gaps. This power-up can add a unique twist to some platforming stages, and can make some time stages a bit easier to complete with his increased run speed. For the modeling, I quickly realized the feathers are similar to bananas, so I started out by elongating the companion cube, then scaling down the ends, and adding a bit of curvature. See the similarity now? After adding a dimple in the middle, I smoothed it all out, then proceeded to model the, stem? Follicle? The thing in the middle of the feather, then contoured it to the curve of the feather. Aesthetically, I thought this one should look clean and cartoony, so I went with the coloring of a classic rooster red, with a white stripe to add a bit of contrast. I then shaded the stem a metallic white, and added a spinning animation to make the final render look like the feather is just waiting to be collected. And with looking at the computer for multiple days in a row, my corneas are screaming at me, so to keep them happy I'm going to give them a well-deserved rest.